Day 7 of Vlogmas. Today my mother came and picked me up and we went to Black Rock and got coffee for me, her, and Sterling. And then we went back to my house and had a very busy day. We have a family tradition of these Christmas houses that my mom used to collect, and she basically gave them all to Sterling and I to set up because they're snowbirds and travel back and forth, and she didn't want to bring them back and forth. So we inherited them, and it's like the most fun thing we do every year. So here's us setting up the snow, and then these are all our houses. They're so cool, and she always gets like the retired ones, so they're like no longer sold anymore, which is also really cool. We really want the train station, but it's huge, and I don't know where we would put it. Sterling got that mansion last year with the fountain in the front. The hotel's right there. And then every time my mother comes over, she likes to redecorate her house. So here's her redecorating the table, and complaining that there's dust everywhere. And then here's Sterling and Winston and Izzy and my dad just watching her decorate our table. And then we worked on our Christmas card, which basically this year is all about the wedding. So that's all the photos that are on the front. And here's Sterling grilling. We had brats. They were amazing. And then we got in the car and drove to my parents' house, which is literally 15 minutes away. So nice. And we went through their gate, which usually they have a really nice gate person there greeting us. And then there's Winston all excited to get out of the car. And then we went, and they have a street in their neighborhood that like does insane lights. So every year we walk through, and it's like a donation for the Salvation Army, and they raise like thousands and thousands of dollars. But they like deck out their houses in all of these Christmas lights. And Rupert loves to see all of the lights and everything. And here's Mr. and Mrs. Claus. Winston was a little unsure about them. And my mother just sat right next to them and wished them a Merry Christmas. And there's Rupert. And this was Rupert's favorite last year. He was so excited to see the Santa pop out of the outhouse. He was a little interested this year, but not as much as last year. But he always likes to see the movie and inflatables. And then here's just more of the houses. Like, these are insane. They put so much effort into them. And here's just more of the decorations. We go every year, which is so fun. Then we went back to my parents' house, and my dad gave the dogs treats for being such good puppies on the walk. Then my mom made Sterling a super strong, I guess, rum and eggnog. Here's him complaining about how strong it is. And then we've been trying to make friends, so we ended up at the cricket again. All right, see you tomorrow.